Outrage displayed from almost a dozen households along Highway 63 between Ottumwa and Pella. Outrage from landowners and from farmers. I wanted to know what all the fuss was about. It wasn't long before I found a few property owners who are sickened at the thought of an airport runway plowing through their fields. Board Chairman Jim Hansen agrees that all this opposition is hard to ignore, but he said the only goal here is to address airport safety, and in order to do that, they must narrow Pella and Oskaloosa's current airports down to one.
We anticipate there will be increased usage and it'll be one of the top 10 used airports in the state.
If approved, the county would lose 220th Street, which many farmers use to transport large agricultural equipment. Some believe rerouting 220th would add more safety hazards, not address them. From the start, Hansen said the board has communicated with landowners and listened to their concerns.
We've tried all along to make this as transparent as possible about what we're doing, when we're doing it, how we're doing it, and why we're doing it. And you know, we've offered to meet with them individually.
Despite opposition, the board is still moving forward. Right now, it's waiting on the FAA to finish an environmental impact study. Some were expecting that draft to turn up at Tuesday night's board meeting, but it still could be another 90 days. The next step will be to acquire real estate. That might be tricky if no one is willing to sell their land.
Our duty here would be to make sure they understand that if their real estate is in the acquisition area, there are specific FAA rules that we have to follow to protect their interests and make sure they get a good price for that land.
Reporting in Pella, Iowa, Beth Walden, KTVO News.